All right. I think this hand's fine. Have a Flood Maw, probably. Oh, that's a card I don't know what it does. For one or more artifacts you control into the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counters on this. Just once each turn, or one or more enchantments you control, enter, draw a card. Okay, that's cute. Like Cornucopia, huh? Ooh, they're getting frisky. I'll take 2. During Vitality. I think we're supposed to say its name to try to get us our 3rd land. With Impulse. Impulse is 1 card deeper, but lets us grab anything. I'm supposed to say its name. I think that's better. Really bad when we miss. Let's keep to get a draw card off that entering. And just sleight of hand. Now we impulse. Found land. So they're big ramping. I think we're just on land playing during Vitality. Hope this thing doesn't kill us. I'm gonna counterspell for this one, a really bad spot. Yeah. She's gonna die to this thing. We got a huge win today. Got very lucky, but I'll take it. It was a good game, though. Playing Vaultborn Tyrant. I think I'm supposed to throw this in front of this turn. For another Enduring Vitality. It's not the worst thing in the world. Still have a chance to be able to combo next turn. they have a bounce spell, we're dead, but... Alright, we're not beating that. Let's go to the next one. I think the torches are great. Our own bounce spells seem fine. Hey, how's it going, Grixis Leader? I think so too. Yeah, him has come back a lot better than he was before, I would say. Well, that seems fine. Let's go ahead and pass. We're just going to need to try to find lands. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Packers won today. It's been a good day. We definitely want the red land. Put this in the graveyard. In our deck. Let's stick a Valley Flood Caller here. Playing a little slow here. Apologize. Just ordering dinner. Alright, we're good now. Alright, we're good. I'm going to flash in a Valley Flood Caller. Stick another forest. We can start grabbing cards now. Let's go ahead and collect evidence to go get a Enduring Vitality. The Azure Beast Caller. That thing makes things lose abilities until next turn, doesn't it? Lose all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it becomes a 2/2. That's annoying. I think I'm supposed to Impulse. I think I'm supposed to bounce this thing. I can't let it attack me. And tag this thing. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I was really hoping to find like a Storm Caller or Storm Chaser talent. Heaped Harvest, it's fine. This Archivist is pretty cool. It's just like another Up the Beanstalk with your Overlords, which is cute. Okay, let's see if we can win here. Or get close to it at least. Impulse. Untap our Valley Flood Caller. Found Storm Chaser, that's good. This town ain't big enough. I should have put in full control. We could add an extra mana. Recast Valley Flood Caller and then analyze the pollen. Need to make sure we keep this in full control mode so it doesn't get us again. This goes against us a Questing Druid. Questing Druid, untap our guys. I think we still have lethal here. So, the nice thing about having the Valley Flood Caller is our deck is a lot better at just killing people without fully comboing off. We have a lot better, like, mediocre plan. I think this is where we want to be. I like this deck, I think. Kind of just piled together the two different Stormsplitter combo decks that have been floating around, or the two different Enduring Vitality decks, and tried to make a version that I think is better than the other two. Just run away on the mountain. Sand is really good. Question is, are we supposed to analyze the pollen on one to just make sure we have third land? I think we are. Up on the mountain, I see down below. The deck revolves really, really hard around Enduring Vitality, but go ahead. Sure. I really like this Elvish Arcanist. That's a really cool card for these blue-green ramp decks. That's a good one. I mean, if they don't interact with our Enduring Vitality, we can kill them next turn. Well, a really, really good setup turn for lethal. If they just play like Overlord. That wasn't very nice. Let's go ahead and pass and Stepple Valley Flood Caller. It very well might. High Noon might make a comeback or make a stand into Standard. It's very possible. Endstep Valley Floodcaller. We can also cast Sleight of Hand on Endstep. Says Valley Floodcaller gives her instants and sorceries flash. It's not a bad one. We need to make sure we hit our land, I think. So let's cast this. Pump up the jam on our Floodcaller. Doesn't really matter if it's an untapped or a tapped land, so I think we're just going to take the non-pain land here. Do we think they're playing counter spells? Is the next question. I mean, we know they're playing 3 steps ahead, so we need to cast this now. Bounce these 2. It'd be nice to, like, jump block with this, but if that our spell gets countered, it's so disastrously bad for us. It's not very nice. I was thinking still tap for mana with Enduring Vitality in play. God damn it. Really to not have another bounce spell. This has to jump in front of the Elvish Archivist. I think we're probably going to lose this game. They have a lot of, like, really cheap interaction for us, which is unfortunate. Man, they get to draw a lot of cards, too. Their deck's pretty sweet, though. I like it. Over the Hotwoods. Yes, yes. Very, very technically, we're not dead here. Fourth removal spell is probably going to be a little tough for us to beat, though. Very technically, if we draw an untapped land, we could still win the game. Damn. We have died. I don't ever want to be just like you. Ah, so many A's. Let's do it. Double Enduring Vitality and our favorite Otter Wizard. Underground Sewer. Undercity Sewer. We're saving Sleight of Hand for comboing off. We should probably play this, actually, to try to find a fourth land. Oh, cat's out of the bag. Opponent knows what we're doing now. Are they playing, like, actual blue-black control? Could be a little annoying. Oof, they're playing the Exile one? Gross. Oh, blue-black demons? Candy Trail, huh? Interesting. Screams of 3 steps ahead of me. Head to me. Oh, Phantom Interference. Okay. It's alright. Next turn, we'll say its name and pick our Enduring Vitality back up and put it back into play. Or try to, at least. I've drawn a couple too many lands at this point. Alright, you draw your cards. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do not think we can go for the combo this turn. I feel like that'd be a little too aggressive. We need more spells before we try to do that. High Noon's played in, like, the Enigmatic decks in Modern 2. Played in controlled Incarnation decks. Spellgeyer. Much worse than Memory Deluge. Yeah, that's really bad for us. Now I've just tried to beat them with our little idiots.
You need these?
Just toss them. Oh, they took our Stormsplitters. That's interesting. Our deck actually can win without the Stormsplitter, which is nice. I think we're supposed to pick up Moment of Truth. Because, like, we can win with just Storm Chaser's talent and casting instant sorceries, like, pretty easily, and the blue-black deck's going to have a hard time getting this thing out of play. I would like to level up my talent. My very talented Storm Chaser. Right, well now every time we cast an instant or sorcery, we're going to make an otter. So, I'm liking our chances. They might be playing Withering Torment. It's about the only thing they could be playing that could stop this from killing them eventually. Or Writhing Torment. The 3-mana spell that destroys a creature or a enchantment. You have, in fact, killed my otter. I think casting this into a counterspell is worth it. Go ahead. Give me just a second here. See if we can win still. I think we're probably going to die, though. I think I made a major mistake here because I got a phone call in between doing my things. We have to pay cash for it. My wallet's sitting on the thing.
How much is it?
22. Bounce this, bounce this. I think we still win here. Should be able to swing for lethal. Aha! Got him. Okay, you won't say I grabbed my food. All right. Quick sideboarding. So they're playing the combo on the Rouse. They're going to try to mill us out, which isn't exactly very nice. They also have Deadly Cover-Up, so maybe we don't want the Stormsplitters at all. Suppose we can keep one Stormsplitter in. So we can analyze the pollen for it. Mainly just try to kill them with Storm Chaser's talents. Yeah, I think I like that. No, I didn't do extra cheese. Thank you for the full follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good night. Duress? No, they can take our land. Apparently I don't want to play against our Storm Chaser's talent. We're never getting around into 3 steps ahead anyway, so I don't feel too bad about that. I think here I just want to pass end step questing Druid. Sure, that's fine. With Deadly Cover-Up? Or are they just going to jam their giant demon? I don't know, Affliction. Okay. Jace, the Perfected Mind. Well, if they have the demon in their hand, we're just dead. I must not have the demon. I guess this is still enough to kill us. My kingdom for a land. So we can find a land in the top 3. Go ahead, opponent. We are very dead to demon. We're not dead really to anything else off the top. Thank you.
I'm not even sure if this is our pizza.
Why?
It doesn't smell like barbecue sauce?
You're kind of right. I'm gonna mill us for 3. They go in the manual mill plan. Shieldred's Edict to the graveyard. Let's go ahead and seek the beast. You got it. We can stick Ral now. Let's go ahead and stick Ral. Make an Otter and then Sleight of Hand. Alright, let's see if Ral's good enough to win us a game. I will be blocking your Reef. Block, please. Okay. Opponent is very aggressively going on the mill plan. So let's stick a Storm Chaser's talent. Uptick Ral. Can I try another blue source? Sure. We can pop our Ral next turn, though. I think mills for 15. That's fine. Things are getting a little dangerous. Oh, we're just dead. Okay, yeah, well, we're not beating the third Jace. All our negates are gone, too. Like, there's no way we get out of this, right? No, there's no way we get out of this. Alright, you got me. The third Jace was too many. Too many Jaces. I'd like to play first. This hand's pretty good. It'd be nice if we had a Storm Chaser's talent. Change of Trail is such an interesting card to be playing in there. I do think I just want to impulse to find our third land. A little frustrating that all of our lands are tapped, but... Or not tapped, but all pain lands. Alright, beats and pain. Let's do it. Deck 3. I think I'm good with passing here. We have negate, plus we can flash into Valley Flood Caller if we want to. I don't think I want that to happen. There's like almost a 0% chance we kill them here, but I am going to at least start with a sleight of hand and see what we find. Questing Druid. Deadly Cover-Up would be a little annoying. That's about the only thing that I'm, like, really afraid of. Oh, man. I think I'm just supposed to attack. I think I'm supposed to try to get too cute here. I'm supposed to attack and pass. So in response to the Deadly Cover-Up, we're going to bounce both of our creatures back to our hand. And then we'll flash in a Valley Flood Caller. We need to throw full control mode on. Because we can bounce both these back to our hand, untap our Flood Caller, tap it for blue, and then recast both our Valley Flood Callers after this resolves. Hey, how's it going, Brian? So let this resolve, and then flash in both our Blood Callers. And then they die on our turn, almost assuredly. Actually, they are just dead. The Questing Druid kills them. Aha! That was a sweet win. Bounce our creatures in response to Wrath, flash 2 creatures back into play and kill them. Might do that. Go play some Storm. Kind of forgot to add one in Omaha this Saturday. Might go Storm around. Just you two this weekend? I think it's more of the Grand Island crowd going around again. I don't think Matt will go up for it. No blue source. I don't think we keep that one. Oof, that hand's worse. Alright, let's do it. I'm just gonna go get a forest. Oh, gotcha. Underground Mortuary putting Restless Anchorage in the graveyard, huh? That's cute. Enduring Vitality, go. Yeah, our mana base is not particularly great at this point in time. Say its name. Fuck. That's brutal. Attack, go. Yeah, I don't know why they have that in there. I don't know what that does. Or basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. To solve, there are 5 colors among permanents you control. When you have combat on a turn, target creature you control gains flying, double strike, and vigilance until end of turn. Okay, that's fine with me. Found lands. I'm assuming they're playing Sunfall. Go ahead. Yeah, you're probably right. I forgot. The ley lines in standard. Oh, that's terrifying. Opponents doing things that are not going to be good for us in the future, I have a feeling. Hey, Upkeep, how are you doing today? Well, let's see what we can find, shall we? Find another Questing Druid. That in hand. Let's put... What do we have in our graveyard right now? We have 2 Analyze Pollen. We have 1 Analyze Pollen left. Let's go ahead and throw this in the graveyard so that if we draw another Analyze, it's easier for us to do our thing. Okay. So we go ahead and try to kill him then, I suppose, huh? How are you doing, advanced placement? Good. Went to an apple farm. Oh, that sounds like fun. I have been acquiring standard cards, yes. I am so excited for all the standard RCs. I love standard right now, and I think that them doing a lot more standard tournaments is fantastic. Red. Questing Druid again. Really hoping to draw a good card. Let's go ahead and make a red. Let's torch the tower this. Bargain away our otter. Make more critters. Another Storm Chaser's talent. It's not what we want. We don't quite have lethal. Oh, I lied. We had lethal. Damn it. That's alright. We can pick. We're just picking up an impulse. Actually, you pick up an Analyze a Pollen. Makes more sense. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab Questing Druid. I also enjoy Pioneer. I'm a little upset that they got rid of all the Pioneer seasons because Pioneer is like in a really good spot right now, which makes me sad. I would stick to Standard and Pioneer personally. I don't think Modern's in a great spot in my opinion. I have not had a lot of fun playing that format. This does not seem like a matchup where Torch the Tower is going to be very good. Seems like our negates and this town ain't big enough is probably better. I don't think this is a RAL matchup. I think we still want the Stormsplitters, at least going into game 2 until we kind of see a little bit more of what they're doing. I kind of agree. I'm not a Commander player either. It's not my thing. But everyone can play Magic the way they want to play it. So I'm not going to play Commander personally. I think that they should do what they're doing now, which is like standard, or like they should do standard, modern, standard, pioneer, or in that order is my personal opinion for RC seasons. I think there should be a high focus on standard, but I do think that they need to put pioneer back into it, I think. If it were my choice, that is what I would like to see, if possible. Feels like your heart's going on. Opponent's mana base is interesting with Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Yep. Case of the Shattered Pact. I'm assuming they're going to go find themselves a forest so they can get their Overlords out of their hand. Oh, Plains. That's interesting. Must have Sunfall. I don't want to lose our other Vitality to a Sunfall. So I'd rather just Impulse this turn. Thank you for the follow, Advanced Placement. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, a very big break. I'm ecstatic for the next season to be standard. I've had so much fun with standard. The format has been so much better than it has been in recent memory. Let's go ahead and Enduring Vitality. Leave my critter alone. No. This one's important. I need this one. Yeah, it's true. That was pretty good. We probably get to just win now. Not like guaranteed, but pretty close. Okay, I need to... If I pick up the Enduring Vitality, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I can still do the thing. So I can pick this up and not be punished. Oh, we also get another one of those. Okay, that's fine. So make sure we had enough to go get a Questing Druid. We also just could go pick up Valley Floodcaller. And cast one spell. That's probably actually better. Because we miss on the Questing Druid. I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's lethal. So far, I am liking the changes to this list. I like them a lot. Storm Chaser's talent feels really good. Do it. This deck's sweet. I need to pick up the Storm Chaser talents. I think it's the last thing I'm missing for this deck. I picked all the other cards for this last time I was, or last time we played this list. Well, not this list, but something similar to this. Pick up the Copperline Gorge, probably. I haven't played the Mardu Legends deck in a while. Goodbye, Enduring Vitality. It was fun while it lasted. Oh, Soul Partition. I wasn't expecting that. I was assuming it'd get lost. Sure. Caretaker's talent resolves. I think I'm supposed to Impulse. We do need to do this to try to find a third land for this guy. Or another land for our Enduring Vitality. Sanguine Evangelist. It's a good magic card. Do I want to run this out and have it get Sunfalled? Not really, but I think it's correct to just play it. Sunfall's like the only thing that's really damning here. Well, it's not Sunfall. It's good. Another Soul Partition would be annoying, but... Domain and red. This deck's probably decent against... I think it's decent against Domain. I don't know how good it is against red. Probably a little slow for the red matchup. Oof, Late on Arms is rough. This matchup doesn't seem particularly great. I'm getting to play a bunch of exile effects. Valley Floodcaller. Mm-hmm. Hit me. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take it. We're down 2 Enduring Vitalities. No, we're down 1 Enduring Vitality. Valley Floodcaller on end step. See what we can find. Yeah, I bet. No, that's pretty good. The Squirming Emergence deck is really good against the red decks. Torch of the Tower is not a bad draw. Am I supposed to Stormsplitter first? I think we're just dead. Did we already play land for the turn? If we didn't, I think they'd die. I think they die. Did we just kill them with just random idiots? Huh. Okay. Well. Interesting. Well, definitely with the patch pop formations. The negates. Like, Storm Chaser's talent's really good. Rowl's, like, not bad. I think it's gonna be difficult to kill them with the Stormsplitter. I think our best chance is, like, with the Valley Flood Callers, I think. Probably sure I'm gonna say its name. I don't know if Disband spell's very good. It might be better just to not have this and just play... No, this is fine, because we can bounce like our Valley Flood Callers and things like we did against the black control deck. I think this card's fine. Okay, let's do this.
You want anything else?
No, I'm good, thank you. I should probably eat my food, though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that's going to die. Copperline Gorge. That was really punishing for us playing our Yavamaikos last turn. It's Copperline Gorge. Just shove the Vitality into play. Yeah, Chops is around. He's in the chat, or was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in here. Yeah, he's still in here. Enduring Innocence. Start getting our otters going here. Don't you dare jump that thing. Okay. I will 100% block your Enduring Innocence if I get the chance.
It's really weird to see Russell Wilson playing for Pittsburgh.
Yes, it is. I agree.
Oh.
Am I supposed to just draw cards? I think I am. I think I'm supposed to draw cards. That wasn't a bad draw. Go ahead. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Okay. We're going to protect the RAL here. The question is, how do we want to protect it? Kind of just want to cast this and just bounce this. I was recasting RAL next turn's fine. We want to bounce those two. Sure. Okay. Well, RAL's not going to be very easy to protect now. There's a lot of Valley Flood colors. Mm-hmm. Well, we let RAL die here, I believe. That's not very nice. Just shove a Flood Caller into play. Really nice if we get double Flood Caller into play here. Looks like this one's going to die anyway. Soul Partition. Sure. Let's go get 5. We have to exile these two to do it. I think that was wrong. I think I played that turn incorrectly. I think we were supposed to just pass and end step cast 2 Flood Callers, then untap and search for Enduring Vitality and play it. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Take 11. We're dead next turn to the last uptick on Caretaker's talent. Oh, I must have found a removal spell. Okay, we're dead here. Californication. Still think we have our deck where we want it to be, so let's give this another shot. Really nice if we could find like a Storm Chaser's talent early. We're having a hard time finding the Storm Chaser's talents. It was incredibly aggressive, but I think it's correct. Double land wasn't exactly what I wanted to hit there. Okay, I found another carrot cake. Am I supposed to just stick the Enduring Vitality? Or do I want to end step Valley Flood Caller? I think I'd rather just end step Valley Flood Caller. Kind of want to try to hit a land. So do we cast Moment of Truth for the land or Sleight of Hand? I'll cast this on end step. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we do want to hit a land for sure. Or try to. Hit a Yavimaya Coast, put... We missed a point of damage here, but I think that's okay. Okay, so now we just have the green light to do whatever we want to do on our turn. That should be good enough to maybe win. So playing during Vitality. Play Stormsplitter. Play Sleight of Hand. It's good. Go ahead and analyze the pollen. Actually, what do we have in the graveyard? Nothing that matters. Let's go ahead and analyze the pollen. Find a questing druid. All right. gas. I love it. That was my favorite deck when the new set dropped anyway, was the Stormsplitter talent deck, and the Otter deck. I wonder if we just want more Rowls on the board too. Like, Rowl seems really good as a plan B with our other Otters. Rowl. I think I want a third Rowl for the control matchups. I like the... How many gates do we have? We have 3? We have 2. I want a third negate. That's probably... Actually, I think 2 Rowls is probably fine. I like the ill-timed explosions. Third negate. Can fit a Rowl in, I guess. Let's try that. Play the board a little bit. Kind of like where the main deck's sitting at the moment. So, with this deck, there's a couple different ways you can combo out. With the Valley Flood Caller, this will, every time we cast a non-creature spell, it'll untap all of our Otters. We just have Otters, we don't have anything else that can untap. So, it is untapping our Stormsplitters and Stormchaser talent tokens, or Rowl tokens if we have Rowl in the deck. And giving them +1/+1. So it allows you to go off on a much smaller turn than you would normally be able to with Enduring Vitality. You don't have to cast near as many spells and still be able to kill with Stormsplitter. It also allows you to kill with just some Storm Chaser talent tokens and Enduring Vitality. So it gives us just a little bit easier time to combo off. This card works really well with Storm Chaser's talent. It allows you to, if you have enough Otters, you can infinitely bounce the 2, and this being able to bounce your threats, or like bounce Questing Druids or Vitalities in response to removal, and also being able to get rid of a permanent on the opponent's side is nice. Just gotta get rid of these little dots, they bother me. Can't stand it. Have a good one, Grixis Leader. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. This hand's fine. Definitely a hand that we actually want to burn a sleight of hand. Usually I want to hold on to the sleight of hands for a while. That was wrong. Maybe it wasn't. We have quite a bit of chances to get to our red source if we need the torch. I think we're burning the other sleight of hand. Assume they're playing Domain, probably. Hushwood Verge. Enduring Vitality.
I mean, we can try to kill him.
If they ever get lost, we get real wrecked, but... We'll start with Moment of Truth. If they try to stop the combo by killing the Enduring Vitality in response, they're screwed, but... Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Torch the Stormsplitter. Actually, we'll torch the token. Yes, I do want to target my token. Say its name. Hey, you hit a question, Druid. It's good enough. That should be plenty good enough for lethal. Oh, I grabbed the wrong negate. Oh, that's tilting. I need to fix that. Do we want the negates? I think we just want the enchantment destruction. Oh, this deck is sweet. I love it. That's exactly what I want to be doing in Standard. Beautiful hand. If there's a Hearthstone, this hand would be incredible. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Brian?
Right.
Brain? Brain. That's right. I can't read. My brain can't read. Go to Storm Chaser's Talon, I suppose. Just want to get to our Ral. Oh. Both work. Oh, I can read. I just didn't think I could. Probably just Yavimaya Coast. I think we'll second blue. It trips her. I already can't spell to save my life, so my brain just auto says things and not always correct. I don't want to Questing Druid here because my plan is just to play Ral regardless, so I don't really want to exile things that we might want to cast later. I think this Ral's just drawing his cards also. We're sitting on 2 extra lands here. There's 1 extra land. I want to keep the Patch Pot formation. We could just discard both lands. Might be a little greedy. The beats and pain. Ooh, that's brutal. I always forget about the Archangel Wrath. Not a whole lot of the domain decks set on here are playing it anymore. They're just playing a bunch of the Overlords instead. Second Ral, A. I think this is a Valley Floodcaller turn. I guess we could Ral plus. This hits it down to... another Archangel. They could kill both. Nah. Yeah, I think this is a Valley Floodcaller turn. That's where we want to be. Oh, the Frilly boy, huh? Sure. Assuming they're going to exile our graveyard and crack our Storm Chaser's talent. Oh, and gain life. The whole shebang. So we exile here. Garbage. Don't think this is a Ral turn. Do you think it is a Questing Druid turn? Might just be Questing Druid pass. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're just taking that. We're not here to play the long game. We're here to accidentally kill our opponent. What are you targeting with your Leyline Binding? I'd like to respond. Another Valley Floodcaller. Sure. Alright, let's see if we can't win this game. So let's destroy the Leyline Binding. Yeah, we're gonna die. Splitting in my brain. Alright, next one. We're a little behind the 8 ball there. I'm still pretty happy with what we have boarded here. We might want a second Stormsplitter. Just more chances to draw the Stormsplitter seems fine. If there's a second land, it would be incredible. This hand's fine. Throw Moment of Truth back. Start on talent. See if we can be talented today. Patch bar formation's not terrible. I'm going to cast this because I'm going to cast it to try to find a third land regardless. That sucks. There's like a lot of decent cards. I have to take the land. Red source is great. I'd like to attack for 1. The Savage Beats. If only to 5 this game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like they probably have a Get Lost. Kind of just want to return our Impulse back to our hand here. Don't really want to play Ral into getting killed by Get Lost. Oh, sure. Playing Ral and plussing it here, I think. Force them to have a second Archangel Wrath or Get Lost to be able to get Ral out of play. It's a little annoying. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. If you're enjoying the stream. Oh, if we had a Valley Flood Caller. We do so many things right now. Am I supposed to try to find one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 3, 1. Could cast this. Cast Vitality. I think I'm supposed to try to find one. I think they die now. I think. Or like really, really close to it. Oh no, I'm going to be 1 mana short. I'm 1 auto short of being able to do what I want to do. I should have cast a Sleight of Hand. That was bad. Oops. For some reason I thought I could tap the Valley Flood Caller for mana the turn it comes into play, but that is definitely not a legal thing you can do. So I'm going to block the Overlord of the Hauntwoods and then patch pop formation down the Archangel of Wrath. like to draw some cards. We're going to go for it now. Let me give you my card. Alright, blue. Blue. Sleight of hand. Drew a Stormsplitter. I can cast that, actually. That's pretty good. Sleight of hand. Yeah, opponent's dead here. Maybe not. Sleight of hand's fine. That's a spell we can cast. Okay, I need to set a stop here so that it won't auto untap my guys. Oh, all of these are good. Sleight of hand. I have not played with Artist Talent yet. This is the first... So I built this list before the stream today to try to see... So there's been two lists kind of... If you look really hard, you can find them floating around. One list was playing... was like this combo list that wasn't playing Storm Chaser's Talent at all and was just trying to win through Valley Flood Callers, Thundertrap Trainers, and Storm Chaser's Talent with Enduring Vitality. The other list that was playing around a long time ago that I played around with was just like the more normal-ish version, I would say. Oh, which is the one that I've like re-stripped down to build, where it was just playing a bunch more cantrip-y style cards and not playing the Storm Chaser's Talent. So I kind of shoved the two together to see if I like that better. I think the only issue I'd have with Artisan's Talent... Let me pull it up. That way I make sure I'm actually saying what... See if I'm correct with what I'm talking about here. Oh, that's Blacksmith's Talent. Being 2 mana is rough. And not drawing you a card immediately makes it tough. Also, the other problem I have with it is it doesn't... I already am a little wary about the Storm Chaser's Talent because it doesn't trigger Stormsplitter either. This only triggers off instant sorceries. So I don't really want to have more effects that do that. And both other modes on it are kind of rough. This one, at least, that both other modes can win the game, or can help you win the game. Especially against the control decks, like that blue-black control deck we played against earlier today. Being able to just threaten this on level 3 to just make a critter every time you cast a spell is pretty good. I'm starting to wonder if we want to play one effect in here that gives our creatures haste. One of the... Song, I think is what it is. Yeah, one of these. I think we're probably supposed to be playing one of these in the 75 somewhere. So let's try this. So far from playing it, that's been the one addition that I think I would have liked. There's been times that being able to give things haste would have probably been able to win us the game. So that's second land, technically. I think this hand's fine. Playing against the Thunder Mage.
Can play one Bitter Reunion.
Yes, that also works. Bitter Reunion's not a bad one. The reason I chose the song over the Bitter Reunion is because it lets me, oh, my brain's not working. It gives, it also gives us a bunch of creatures as well. I'm not sure which one's actually better. Witch's Mark. It's a little annoying. Ha! They drew it off turn 1. This matchup's probably really bad for us. Enduring Vitality off the top? Shit. I think we're going to die, chat. It's one of those matchups where if we don't have our combo right away, we have a really hard time winning. The Challenger. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good night. I'm not 100% sure we're supposed to draw cards or just cast Valley Flood Caller. We're supposed to Valley Flood Caller. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Think I have to let that happen. Exile the Snakeskin Veil? Brutal. I believe we have died, chat. I believe we have died. I guess I should have responded to that. I mean, the Snakeskin Veil. I mean, that we're not winning here. We're not winning there. All these things are good. That card's actually not that great. Stormchaser's Talons are fine. Do think we want the Stormsplitters. Valley Floodcaller is not the best combo piece for this kind of matchup. This one's definitely much more of how the deck was built previously, where we need to try to win with just like this, with just these creatures. Suppose I can side out the song since we're siding out the Valley Floodcallers. Do I want a patch pot formation, or do I want one Valley Floodcaller in the deck? Put one Valley Floodcaller. It's probably better. I'll bring the Say Its name back in, but basically you just need to have some of our cheap interaction. I have an Obliterating Bolt. This hand's fine. Stormchaser's Talent. Impulse to try to find us red, and then Obliterating Bolt. The worst hand in the world. The Hardfire Hero. I'm the aggro deck now. I really like the Enduring Vitality, but I think we just have to grab the mountain. Well, this is definitely how we potentially win this matchup. Yeah, we're the aggro now. We've got the otters. Can't beat the otters. Hit me. Flash in a Valley Flood Caller. We're going to start with a sleight of hand. If we find a green source, we can Enduring Vitality and do some decent work here. And if we miss on the land, we can just Obliterating Bolt. We missed on the land. Take a sleight of hand again to try again next turn. We'll just Obliterating Bolt the Heartfire Hero. We are the aggro deck. Look at that. Attack for 9. Go. That's right. I like that. May the otter forever be in your favor. I think we... So, Monstrous Rage before a... We don't die to Monstrous Rage plus Burn Away. I think it's Burn Away. The other side of the... Whatever that annoying card is. That is a Pyroclasm. Well, let's try again. Yes. Enduring Vitality? Questing Druid. Untap my critters. Opponent is very dead. It's fine. I don't need my creature to tap for mana anymore. They did what they need to do. Actually, they still tap for mana anyway, because it just goes over here, but... Aha! That was funny. Okay, that worked better than anticipated. Maybe we do put these Valley Flood colors in, the more that I think about it. Might be easier to combo off than with the Storm Splitters. Maybe it's just these that we don't want. This doesn't really do anything for us other than find our combo pieces. One of these days we'll learn how to sideboard against the mono red deck. If this hand's not good against the Leyland Resonance deck, then I don't know what is. Be really nice to draw a blue source and or a third land. Botanical Sanctum would be the ideal draw. We could just draw that. That'd be real sick. I will accept Copperline Gorge. And we just have to hope we don't die. Witch's Mark's a good draw for them. Discard Leyline of Resonance. Makes sense. They have a Torch the Tower? It's incredibly rude. We do get a torch back on the Heartfire hero, which is nice. I do think we're just taking our turn to do that. Can you just run out of creatures, please? Must have a one of the mites, maybe. Yeah, Might of the Meek. Sure. I think I'm supposed to take this hit. Yeah, that's what they got. They got all creatures. Sack them both. Sack them both, shoot me for 2, pass the turn, please. Attack for 3. So incredibly awkward not having any blue sources right now. They were supposed to pass and block with this thing. After a Moment of Truth. Or block and then Moment of Truth. Ooh, this is looking suspiciously like we die. I'm fine with taking the damage here. This puts us to 1. Right? I didn't math it wrong. Oh, was that a Witch's Mark or was that a trample token? Must have been a trample token. Go to 1. Do you have a shock? Torch the tower, my man, huh? Yeah, you got it. I am very surprised we are still alive. We have 2 blue sources now. We're dead to Slingshot Show Off. We're dead to this Scamp next turn, which is not particularly great for us. We should be able to win now. So, blue... Moment of Truth. Valley Flood Caller is not what we want. Sleight of Hand is fine. Analyze the Pollen. I mean, we still have to hit some stuff. But we have a chance to get lethal here. It's Impulse. Actually, you probably want to Sleight of Hand first. Give us more information on what we want to grab with the Impulse. Questing Druid's great. Questing Druid again. Pick up Valley Flood Caller. Play Valley Flood Caller. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap it. Okay. Just want to make sure I read that right. So I can cast this. I can cast Storm Chaser's Talent, untap my critters. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blue, 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 blue. Sleight of hand. Oh, okay. All right, I think we found a sweet one, chat. I think we've built a sweet one. Yes, that was a very satisfying kill at 1 life against the scamp on the other side. That felt pretty good. Not gonna lie, that felt real good. I am proud of this little concoction we have at the moment. Do you feel like we might need one more land? 20 land might be a little shy. I have a lot of cantrips, so maybe it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not super happy with not having... Probably want some number of... Yep, she gave us bits on my birthday. Oh, a little while ago, almost a month ago. That was the last bits that we got though, so they're still up there. I'm trying to decide if I want to put any of the red blue lands in here. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, so we got 4, 8, 9. We'll have 9 blue sources. That's not enough. It's the only thing we need double green for. I don't think any of the verges are good in here, are they? We need blue-green verge is what we need. Play... Oh, why is my brain not working? What is the red-blue fast land? Spiral Canal, that's the one. Give that a shot. The next cut might just be one say its name for another Spire Bluff Canal, maybe. The Analyze a Pollen helps a lot. Maybe we're supposed to cut one of these for another Analyze a Pollen, actually. That might be correct. Let's try this for now. So far, we're doing good. I think we've only lost 1 game with this. Yeah, we're 6-1 so far with roughly this 75. We made a few changes with it, but not anything drastically weird. Our only loss was that weird green-blue deck. This matchup's probably not great for us. Let's have a cut down in hand since they were pausing there. Moment of truth. I want the Stormsplitter. Throw a sleight of hand in the graveyard to get us closer on our... Analyze the Pollens. It's a good draw. We're probably just casting another Moment of Truth, so I think we're just playing this land. Opponent still doesn't know that we're doing the Storm Splitting. They could still think we're on the, This just puts a card in hand, so does this. We're not drawing cards, I don't care about this. I do care about that, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can do about it. Really need to find an Enduring Vitality as soon as possible. Alright, go ahead, opponent. That was incredibly rude. I don't know what our little elk ever did to you, but... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, they can't kill us unless they animate the Restless Reach or Restless Vents. Yeah, I know, right? Who would do that? Siding with the Hunter. That's just rude. Bambi's just here, just living their best life. Just animate your Restless Vents and attack, or Restless Reef and attack. Nothing bad will happen to you, I promise. I think we just have to take this hit and just pray that that opponent makes some big errors. Oh, now we're just dead. Oh, I found the Valley Flood Callers too. Okay, okay. Explicitly speaking, we're not dead. We're just in a really bad spot. So let's go ahead and draw cards without drawing cards. Try again. Okay. We had to find like triple torch the tower, but Or find another bounce. I do want those removal spells. Pyroclasm's not that great. I think I want the Rowls. Let's match up. I don't think Valley Flood Caller is that good. We'll trim down to 1 is just something to find off our Analyze the Pollen if we need to. Do think we want the Storm Splitters. Which maybe we do go the other way around. Should we even want these Rowls? I think we do. Let's trim down on the say its name. Let's try that. A lot of Storm Splitters and no blue lands. Sand is much better. Keep this. We want to keep that. We'll throw the sleight of hand away. Let's get that talent out there. Draw a third land. I mean, this hand's pretty damn good. We need to find a third land, but Vortex. Interesting. That was a good draw. We can kill a Deep Cavern Bat. No Deep Cavern Bat. Go ahead. I was hoping we draw an untapped land here so we can get this Enduring Vitality down. That works. Go ahead, opponent. Interesting. Attack for 3. I think I'm happy to pass a turn here. What do they have in their hand? Just cast Shieldred? That's fine. Valley Flood Caller. Moment of Truth. Storm Chaser's talent's good. That's what I was thinking. It was really weird that they have so many cards in hand and had nothing to do. That was a good draw, but I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him. We don't have a whole lot going on. So we play Storm Splitter. Tap for blue, red. Obliterating Bolt this. Make 3 mana. Storm Chaser's talent. Flip this into another Obliterating Bolt. Obliterating Bolt this thing. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're 1 point off lethal. I fucked up. Ah! We should have grabbed our spells in the other order and we would have won the game. Oh, we have a Torch Tower. Never mind, we still win. Grab your spells in the right order next time, Nick. Jesus. Come on. We didn't quite have 17, did we? I mathed. No, you're right. He was at 17. We had 17. No, he was at 20, wasn't he? Opponent was at 20? We had 17 power? Or am I wrong? I may not be able to read. There is a chance that I could not read. I am fine with this, but I'm going to use the restroom while we're waiting for sideboard. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. We're going to keep this. Not the deep camera bat. We took our free land. It's rude. Attack for 1 and pass. This town ain't big enough if we want to bounce the Storm Chaser talent and put something back in their hand if we want to. Otherwise, we're just on the hunt for things. Analyze the pollen. Don't have Phantom Interference this. I'm fine with that. Beat down. Another talent's a great draw. Might as well just kill them with our little idiot otters. Thank you. I think I want to analyze the pollen again. Actually, maybe I just want to slide a hand. Attack for 3. Your move, opponent. Misunderstood. I think just casting this to just keep hitting our land drops. We can start picking cards up with our Storm talent. Attack for 4. I don't know what opponent has in their hand, but I'm pretty happy with just doing this. Their Murex tokens can't block. They're going to start pressuring us. I'm fine with that. Cut down resolves. They can't make another token this turn. Impulse. We also could just, this town ain't big enough, bounce a thing, and then get another 1/1. Play the tap land. I think I'm supposed to impulse. The other Storm Chaser's talent's really good. So I think that's fine. I'm okay with them recasting that. I don't really care. Found a Fountain Port. Found an Analyze the Pollen. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and talent. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Can you turn my computer off later?
Yep, I will. $15 mana worth of stuff. 2, 4, 6, 7. Nope. 7, 8. I think we're supposed to get a Valley Flood Caller here. Should have done this before we attacked, I guess, but. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think we're killing them with these otters, the ones we have in play. And I think we have a really good shot of just killing them the next turn. I'll take the hit. Sure, draw a card. Torch the Tower's a pretty good draw. I'll just cast this, I suppose. I'd like to Torch the Tower. Oh, not with that. I'd like to Torch the Tower to kill this. Sure. I think that's lethal.
The Otters.
The Otters are too good, too strong. We have had a very good run with this deck so far. We also are really close to hitting 1,100 followers. We're 1,098 followers on the channel. Thanks everyone for the support. Hope everyone's having a good night. Ooh, I didn't realize they reprinted. That art is sick, Damnation. I didn't realize they put that in as a special guest card. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Gotta get this little thing out of here because I don't like seeing the little dot. Then I've got to go grab a drink really quick, and I'll be right back. That was a great match. That was a really good game. I don't know if we played that correctly, but I'm going to throw this deck up on the stream for a second. I'm going to grab a soda, and I will be right back. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Hope you're having a good night. This deck has been a whole lot of fun. We've been doing really well with it. Excuse me, kitten. Oh, sorry. Just hold on, yeah. Can't keep this one. We don't need the mountain. From a haywire might? What is this? So there's a couple ways to go off. You can go off the more traditional way with the Vitality and Stormsplitter. Or Valley Flood Caller allows you to combo off a little cleaner with just kind of the Storm Chaser's talents and things like that. We've had pretty good success with this list so far this evening. I think we're sitting at 6-1 or 7-1, somewhere around there. Seems to be a little bit more consistent than the other versions of the deck were. Yeah, talent's really good. Talent is really good. It's not great for us. Don't want to use our impulse yet. Okay, that's an Overlord that does lots of damage to us quickly. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to kill him this next turn, hopefully. Usually how I build decks is I like to kind of get a base idea and then kind of tweak it and tune it from there. I'm not the strongest just like core deck builder off of just random ideas. I'm fairly good at retuning things the way that I think that they'll work a little better. That's always been kind of my strong suit for Magic. Okay, well, let's see how much trouble we're in, shall we? Found a Valley Flood Caller. That's not bad. Put Questing Druid in the graveyard so that if we draw a... if we find a Say Its Name, it does something for us. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. There's a lot of different ways to play Magic for sure. Let's go ahead and cast Say Its Name, I suppose. So as it stands, we can analyze the pollen to get back or to go get a Stormsplitter. So it's free. We'll have 1, 2. Okay, so I think we're supposed to grab the Questing Druid. Green, analyze the pollen. 4, 6, 7, 8. Valley Flood Caller will untap. Grab Stormsplitter. Play Stormsplitter. Play Seek the Beast. Blue, red, green. Seek the Beast. Blue. Sleight of hand. How can we put Galta to play on turn 2? That went well. Opponent's playing one of the bigger mid-range decks. Our combo should be pretty good. I probably want one of those. The Torso Towers probably aren't great. Probably want some Patch Paw formations. One Ral. Maybe 2 Rals. I think we did stumble across ourselves a pretty sweet deck list, though. This hand is awkward, but okay, I think. So, Valley Stormcaller, or Valley Floodcaller, sorry. Valley Floodcaller untaps all of your otters whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Which is what allows us to continue to combo off there. Valley Floodcaller untaps all your otters and gives them +1/+1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. And it also lets you cast non-creature spells as though they had flash, I believe. I do have a YouTube channel, but I haven't started uploading stuff to it yet. All my VODs are free on Twitch. You don't have to have a subscription or anything. You don't have to be subbed to watch my VODs. So you can watch anything on that I've streamed on there. Soon I will get them uploaded to YouTube. I just haven't gotten that far yet. That was a quick one of those. I don't want to cast our spells here because we're going to need them to try to kill them next turn. Yes, we have the green Vitality in here as well. The Enduring Vitality. It allows us to tap all our critters for mana as well. Allows us to kind of burn through cards pretty easily. Hit me. Fuck. That sucks. How do we live? We don't, right? There's nothing we can do to live through this next turn. We have to like play one of these to block, which basically puts us in a position of never being able to win. Well, that's cute. I like that. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's exactly lethal with this. If we draw a card, make a food token too. That's rough. Go ahead. So, we can put a blocker into play to block the Restless Cottage. We take 9 from the... whatever this thing is, the thrice called. Yeah, that's half of it. Find cool ideas that work. I'll take 9. Opponent's giving us another chance to live, which is nice. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? There's no way we live through this turn with the 2 flyers. Bounce this and this. Pop formation. If we find Enduring Vitality off of this, 3. Not enough mana to do anything still. Guess we'll cast this anyway to see what we got. So we can find anything that matters. I don't think there is anything we can get that would save us here. Definitely neither of those are saving us. Okay. I think I'm still happy with where we're at. I really like Ghost Vacuum. I think that card is really powerful and definitely something... It's nice to have a main deckable graveyard spell that like isn't embarrassing. Ooh. It's a lot of sleight of hands. This hand's a trap, right? It's a trap that we're going to keep. Duress me. Double Enduring Vitality is good. Let walk upward, let jump. Say all day. Haywire Might's annoying, but it is what it is. Exiling any of the Overlords with that thing is just incredible. Opponent kept a no green source hand. Don't want to cast our Sleight of Hand. We just kind of want to sit and try to find cards that matter. Fucking Haywire Might. Be nice to find a removal spell for that thing. So we attack for 3. Do we still have torches in our deck? I don't remember if I sided them out or not. I did side out my torches. So I have no way to actually kill this thing other than a patch paw formation. Am I supposed to slide a hand to try to find patch paw formation to get this thing out of play? I think I am. Song of Tessinelli. Man, Song's actually like... Man, if we would have done that first, we could have killed him, I think. It would have been close to it. Maybe not, because Valley would have been tapped. That would have been really good, though. Yeah, we just pass here. Alright. We're going to lose our second Enduring Vitality, which sucks, but... Force them to pick up a green source. They can pick up Llanowar Wastes. I'm assuming they're going to pick up a green source so they have activation of this Haywire Might. I feel like it's a pretty big miss if they don't. I think it is a great idea. Yep, sack and kill my critter. No? You're gonna give me a turn with my Enduring Vitality? That seems wrong. I mean, I'm gonna take it, but... Alright, what you got? Questing Druid does us dirty, as it always does. Little fucking card. Ah. Oh, you're right. It's Exiled Art. You're correct. I've never actually read that thing. I am a fool. I definitely want to attack into the Vine Reaper. Kind of want to let this thing die. So that we can analyze the pollen. One, two, three, four, five. They can impending this. They can't impending that. They don't have enough white. Well, let's just go ahead and pass. We definitely don't want to lose our Enduring Vitality now, or like let it die and turn into just the enchantment so they can Haywire Might us. Sure. Take 3. You got me. Really just need to draw some of our things that let us cycle through cards here. Another Vine Creeper, that's fine. I meant to flash that in, but I forgot about it. Let's go ahead and Impulse. I'm gonna throw the stop here so we can cast spells. Or add extra mana. Pulse. Probably take the Rowl. Let's cast Rowl. We would be like we would have like handily won this game if I would have cast this on end step like I meant to. Still think we're like in a good spot, but blue, red. Don't tap that yet. The song, huh? If we make 2 rats. So tap this. Make 3 rats. That should be good enough for lethal. Allows us to tap for 5. Gives our other creatures haste. Well, that was an above average turn, I would say. I think that turn was okay for us. We definitely made a huge mistake by not doing the... we would have been able to easily win that game without drawing the song, but we needed the song to get the final push through there. The one of song playing dividends. Yes, I would say this deck would not be would not probably be fun to play in paper, but I think it's going to be the first deck I play in the new standard season, depending on what comes out in Foundation. But so far, I like this a lot. This is a front runner for one of the most fun decks I've played in this new standard format for sure. The sand is fine. Uh-oh, not the enchantment deck. That's right, just a couple D20s. That's all you need. Don't need much. Big red? I'm sure there's probably going to be something that would be decent for big red. I think here we're just going to cast Say Its Name. I don't really want to cast either of these. Just need to try not to die to an ethereal armor. Enduring Vitality was a great draw as long as they don't have a Sheltered by Ghosts. Please do not have an ossification or sheltered by ghosts opponent. Please, please. Let me have my fun. I know, they always do. Big Red's a good time. I don't mind Big Red decks. You just play old Koth. Koth is sweet. I suppose I'm supposed to Storm Chaser's talent. I mean, we're just dead here. Nothing we can do. Okay, with the torch, the bolts, the patch pop formations. Don't think we want the Rowls. Board those out. Yeah, Llanowar Elves is in fact a very good Magic card, turns out. There's a reason it hasn't been printed back in Standard in a long time. I'm a little afraid of that card. Saying is much better than our last hand was. Ooh, that's good. With the Mockingbird. I don't think it'll be OP, but I think it's going to be really good. Like, it's just going to force decks to have good 1-mana removal, which they already have to for the red Leyline deck, but attack for 1. Go ahead. The Hall Creeper. Go ahead. I should have attacked. That was dumb. I'm not looking forward to that. Turn 3 Omniscience doesn't sound like too much fun. Go ahead. Hit me. Hit me. Valley Flood Caller. Let's go ahead and grab a land. Attack for 6. Go ahead, opponent. What? I'm not too afraid of the Entity Tracker. I'm also not afraid of an Enduring Innocence. Scavenger's fine. If we can find an Enduring Vitality, we just win the game. I believe. We also might just be able to kill them just in general. Depending on what we find off this moment of truth. Torch the Tower's a good one. That should be lethal, I think. Well, I think we might need one more spell. So each spell is +3/+3, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're 1 point short, I think. So it might just be best to cast Storm. I guess we can't cast Stormsplitter and Torch. Only have 1 red source. Am I right with damage here? Each spell is +3 because prowess, and then 2, so it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. So let's just torch that. Attack for 6. See if they want to block with their Optimistic Scavenger. Which they do. I guess I could have drawn a card and tried to draw a instant sorcery that would have killed them. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and pass. Which flashing TV things? Which one are you talking about? I think we had a good turn there. I think we played around what we could, and I think we're in a decent spot. I am fine with that. So I think here I want to surprise kill the entity tracker. I think I want to grab a red source anyway. Let me turn that into Enduring Innocence. I could kill it in response, but I don't think I want to. I want to kill it on our turn after we play a Stormsplitter. I'm going to try for lethal with this instead if we want to. So if we Stormsplitter plus kill this, that's Stormsplitter. We get a second token. So we'll have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can block and go to 1. Or block and go to 3. Otherwise, we find another removal spell. We could just win. I think it's worth cashing this in. And seeing what we hit. Oh. Okay. So we just win the game. That works too, I suppose. I suppose we could just draw the perfects. That works too. Thank you for the follow. I missed it. I hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I didn't hear it in my ear. We hit 1,100 followers. Thanks, everyone. We completed the goal. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We've been giving people the business with this deck tonight. It's been nice. It's felt good. So, I think I'm supposed to attempt to torch this. They can flash in the Shard Mage thing if they have it. They didn't have it, okay. I'll say, even if they have the Shard Mage protection spell, I think it's correct to do that. Ooh. Yeah, we should pass. I was gonna say, I kind of wanted to shove this into play so they can't counter it, but I also don't want them to just hit it with an ossification. I mean, it's slow rolling up in the ranks. They did. They kept a bad hand. That was a rough hand for opponent to keep. Not sure what they had, but they must have kept. They kept 2 white source hand, no blue. I don't think they mulliganed either. We've played a lot of the enchantment deck, and I don't think you can keep a hand with just double planes unless you have probably 2 optimistic scavengers and not a whole lot of blue spells. That deck really has a hard time functioning without having the blue mana as well. Not really one that can function off just half the colors. No real way to filter either without your blue. I can understand that. Don't blame me for taking a break if you're having a rough night on it. It makes the game not feel so fun. Opponent's sleeves are kind of cool. I don't think I've seen those ones before. I don't even think they probably kept a hand with a creature in it. It didn't look like, since they didn't play it on 1. I thought maybe they didn't play it on 1 to hold up a protection spell for it, but they didn't have that either. So well, that was kind of rude. Do you think we are kind of priced into casting the sleight of hand? Never didn't have it, opponent. Oh, gotcha. Working on no rares deck. Missing some uncommon wild cards. You know, there's been a really big uptick in Anoint with Affliction, which is a little troublesome for our deck as a card that we have a hard time with. I liked it better when nobody played that card. Archfiend of the Dross. Sure. Let's go ahead and stick the Valley Flood Caller. Just pick up Sleight of Hand if I want to. Non-creature spells, though they had Flash. I think I'm just supposed to plus this. It's not a very pretty play, but I think that's correct. It'd be really nice to just like cast Stormsplitter and just hope they don't have a removal spell, but I think that's a reach. The Blood Letter of Aclazotz. I take 12. Torch the Tower. Let's start with a Sleight of Hand and see what we find. Two Moment of Truths. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't quite get it to lethal with what we have. If we find a land, we can. Impulse. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can't quite get it to lethal no matter what we do. It's really awkward. That is unfortunate. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even hit a land. Alright. We die to your demons. Maybe we're just supposed to cast Stormsplitter and pray. That might have actually just been correct. Patchpot formation seem really good against the giant flying creature deck. Torches don't seem particularly great. I want 2 Rowls, turn on a Stormsplitter. We're 9-1 with this deck today. That's pretty good. There. Usually they are. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of built around their Bloodletter. If they don't draw it, their decks are usually kind of medium at best. This hand is okay. Double Enduring Vitality will be pretty good. And again, that game, like, I think we win 100% of the time if they didn't have Anoint with Affliction, which I'm sure is probably only a 2 of in their deck. Like, they usually, that card is not very, played in very high numbers. Well, hopefully not another Anoint with Affliction. I've played a decent amount of these, like, different Aclazotz decks, or Bloodletter decks, and I haven't been impressed with the Bloodletters at all. That seems to be, like, the card I cut most often. Damn, Anoint with Affliction, man. Another one. The Archfiend of the Dross. Yeah, I think we're just killing this thing. Attack for 3. End step will Questing Druid. If we would have drawn an untapped land, it could have Rowled plus Patchpot formation. That would have been, like, the ideal turn for us. I am okay with that. I'm just going to Questing Druid in response. I don't really care if they put any of these cards under the Deep Cavern Bat. Another Enduring Vitality. That is true. Bloodletter plus Unstoppable Slasher does get the insta-kill. I'll stack for 3. I would like to cast another Enduring Vitality. Let's go ahead and draw cards so we can find a land to put into play. It's fine. I don't think that's like... It is definitely a combo that works in the deck, but it's definitely not what the deck does consistently. It's just a powerful thing your deck can do. It's going to attack for 6. So we have 7 mana total. I think I want to cast this, cast Ral, uptick, and then cast Stormchaser's Talent. I think is what I want to do. Ral? Ral's really good. This card's nuts. Big fan of Ral. I do think like the reason the Bloodletter decks are good is because Unstoppable Slasher is just a cracked card. I do like that this version that we built. So I've played this deck a lot before I was playing the Stormchaser's Talents and Valley Flood Colors, and the deck could not, for the life of it, do anything if you didn't have the actual combo. Like, the deck was completely worthless. But as it stands, this deck's really powerful even when you're not comboing. Just doing your normal game plan is just good enough in these like mid-range games. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. We're enjoying the stream. Yes. It's so big. Like this card is nuts good. The fact it just gives you basically all the value up front. Like just getting the 1/1 otter is huge. And then late game just being able to buy things back is just it's so good. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. There's a lot of removal spells floating around. A lot of good removal. Attack for 1. I think I'm just gonna hit him for the extra point of damage here. Oh, there's the slasher. But hopefully they don't have the combo here. We'll have to throw our otter in front if they do. I'm gonna take the 2. Go to 9. Archfiend of Dross. Yep. Alright, let's draw a... Damn, Enduring Vitality. Is what we wanted. I think we're supposed to Impulse and try to find a... Patch Paw formation, so we can kill the Archfiend of the Dross. Which we did not find. We did find an Enduring Vitality, so we just need to live till next turn. Please block with your Archfiend of the Dross. Running Golgari Overlord with the Lich's Conquest. Ooh, I've seen a few people play the Lich's Conquest card. That card's sweet. Well, we got to kill our Archfiend of the Dross for free, which is nice. Ah! 7, 3. I go to 3 if I take that. Sure. Okay. Let's do this. I think we have the win here. I'm like 90% sure we can kill them here. I can pick up... Let's pick up Sleight of Hand. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter what we pick up. I think we'll pick up Sleight of Hand. Song's really good. Red, blue, blue, green. Grove Forest. Red. Song for 5. I'm missing out on mana, but it doesn't matter. We play Storm Chaser, return the Bounceful back to our hand, bounce our 2 creatures, and then smack them for a bunch. Yeah, real good, turns out. When you get to untap your creatures and they all tap for mana, it's really good. Yeah, they decided, you know, I think I've got better things to do with my time than watch my opponent kill me, I guess. Be the bad man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Got a bunch of followers tonight. Thanks everyone for hopping in and checking out the channel. For people that are new, my name is Nick. I've played Magic for quite a while. 10, 12 years. Recently qualified for the Pro Tour again. Played Mythic Championship 3 was the other really big tournament I played in. A couple GP, I have a GP top 8, a couple top 16s, a couple open top 8s from back in the day. Do I want this? I don't think I do. Sounds like okay. Missing a blue source. Being on the draw, I don't think we want it. I think we want to ditch it. This hand's fine. Throw a Questing Druid away. Turn 1 will Pollen for blue, so we can turn 2 Vitality, or Talent, turn 3. Try to get Vitality down. Real bad hand against turn 1 Heartfire Hero. Think we have found our match. Game 1, we are not built super well to beat the Heartfire Hero decks. Drew a Torch the tower, that's not bad. They just shocked me and attacked. Their hand must be fairly weak. I think I'm supposed to just start off with a Vitality. Lightning Strike it. Oh, they must be playing a bigger green-red deck? Found a mouse, Manifold Mouse. That's kind of bad. Okay. Yeah. I suppose you're going to give that thing Double Strike and Trample, I suppose. I do appreciate the no attacks. Thank you. I'd like to attack for 3. Weirdly enough, opponent didn't block. I'm not shocked. Okay, we just have to hope we don't die here, and we have like a legitimate chance to do something next turn. Emberheart Challengers, scary. If they have a like a Monstrous Rage or anything, we're in a really, really bad spot. I'm sure they're at least playing Monstrous Rage. They might not be playing like Turn Inside and things like that, but well, I believe we are cooked. Three, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. I cannot believe they did not attack with another creature. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. If I block, I can block 4. It's 8, 9, 10 if they have any other spell. Dead to another spell if they have it. If I block with this, play this out. The extra mana probably doesn't matter. I think we're supposed to throw the Enduring Vitality in front of it. We definitely can't throw both our creatures in front of it. I feel like their attacking with just this was a sign of weakness, even though they could have attacked with everything and killed us. We could flash this in. But they shouldn't know that we have a Valley Flood Caller. It's not a card that's played very much. Yep. Okay, so we have to be able to kill them this turn, which I don't think is going to happen, but we're going to give it our damnedest. Well, if we're going to kill them, that is a card we needed to draw. But this has to find us a questing druid. It's the only thing that this can hit that matters. Damn it. We're 1 mana off. I guess we just shouldn't have blocked. If we wouldn't have blocked, we'd have been able to win this turn. I guess we should just made him have something to kill us. That sucks. That feels bad. Like, pick up Torch the Tower, but it doesn't matter. Huh. Well, damn. We actually could have won that game. Should have played a little better. Yeah, the one attack was definitely a misplay, but I think we punted back by blocking. We just shouldn't have blocked. Starting to wonder if this card's just not supposed to be in our deck. It's feeling less and less good in our games. Maybe we're supposed to trim down and play the full set of Impulse and only play 2 of those. Because if that was an Impulse that game, we'd probably win as well. I still think we want some number of them since they'll pick up any creature out of our graveyard, so it helps us against the bigger removal spell decks. But I guess most of the removal spells floating around now are exile effects anyway. There's not a whole lot of go for the throats and cut downs. Mainly just the white decks. The one attack was very sus. I think that was our biggest mistake. We just shouldn't have blocked. That's right. Live and learn. This hand is awkward, but I'm going to keep it. It does have, like, decent things for us in this matchup. Actually, maybe not. We have an Obliterating Bolt, but we're going to spend our first turn fetching for a red. Play that Bolt their threat. I think this hand's okay. Questing Druid, I think, is like the linchpin to holding this hand together. Feels bad to go fetch the mountain on one, though. Let's go ahead and pass a Questing Druid on end step. It's bad if they have Snakeskin's Veil, but otherwise I think getting our... trying to get to blue mana I think is worth it. Oh, that was actually pretty good for us. We miss out on the second Questing Druid, which I'm okay with. Actually, what we could do... could do this for this turn. Play Questing Druid and then play Storm Chaser's Talent. Start getting our own little idiots into play. I don't think we block this turn. I think we take the hit. I agree. I think that we... this hand was weird, but this deck does produce a lot of weird hands. Then you have to be comfortable keeping some hands that are a little strange. That is an Emberheart Challenger. So interesting. I think I'm supposed to take this hit. Now it's just Questing Druid, Obliterating Bolts this turn, I think. Because we need to get the Slick Shot Show Off out of play, I think. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I think I like that line. The question is, are we supposed to kill the Amberheart Challenger or the Slick Shot Show Off? I think it's the Slick Shot Show Off. That card's a little more scary. Never's not attacking. Only having one blue source is a little rough. Main phase Monstrous Rage is not great for us. Fuck, I found another one too. Oh, that sucks. We're just dead now. Ugh. This card is too good. One of the best pump spell they printed in a long time. It has beaten me so many times. Card is the bane of my existence. Seven plus 5 is 12, if I can do math correctly. Any castable spell kills us here. Where's an anger of the gods when you need one? That's rough. That monstrous rage does lead to some pretty rough deaths. Triple Heartfire here is also not great for us. I guess we're just impulsing. Beautiful. Yeah, it is. It's real powerful. It is definitely pushed. Monstrous Rage is one pushed pump spell. Well, thanks everyone for watching tonight. That was a rough one to end on, but I've got on weeknights. I'll only be your nights that go into the weekdays for work. I'll only be streaming until about midnight. Stream from like 8 to midnight. So I've got work in the morning. Thank you so much for everyone watching, all the new followers. Great support tonight. I'm going to throw it over to probably Jaffer. So thanks for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for the follow.